Sam and Max, freelance police, save the world, or whatever the second edition is called. I forget. Anyway, I've been trying to just get the Sam and Max games to actually run, which is a whole problem. But I'm gonna go grab some snack and then boot it on up. Yeah, here's some terrible Christmas music in the meantime. Oh. Oh, how I'd wish you'd just be properly formatted. That'd be nice. Starting. We're starting. That's what I meant to click. We're starting. Jesus. Okay. That should be everything I need. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, let's get going, yeah. Turn on the game capture. Notice this game runs like absolute crap.
That searchlight makes Santa's workshop feel like a prison.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing.
So we're agreed. We're getting one for our office, right?
You bet!
Oh, a snow devil.
Oh, it's adorable.
I think it might be a warning, Sam.
Still adorable.
Well, we lost a bit of our save, so we're gonna have to summon the demon again. That's what we're doing. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Can't have that. Hang on. Do not disturb. And... forgot to disable that on Steam. My bad. Oopsie poops. There we go. Back into it. Right. Let's do some Christmas summoning then, yeah? Horseman of War.
Can we start the exercise?
Nope. We still need 3 more.
Let's
Yeah,
hurry!
we know. We were there all yesterday about getting the horsemen of horsemen of horsemen.
I hope this demon appreciates all the work we're going through.
I just hope he doesn't rip our lungs out and eat them in front of us.
That's kind of what I meant.
Famine.
I can't wait till we finally exercise this bastard and put the video up on YouTube.
You'll have to. We still need 1 more horseman.
Put the video up on YouTube.
That's the last one. Now we just have to sing the incantation.
Do we have to?
If we want to save Santa, the season of giving, and possibly the entire Earth as we know it, yes.
It still hardly seems worth it.
Let's do that thing with our guns again.
That was fun.
Magnets are magic!
They sure as hell are, little buddy.
Whee!
Let's put on the friendly demon song.
There was a fearsome demon who had a very scary
Like gelatinous dew.
He was the most unholy creature that was forevermore.
In Lower Manitoba.
In Lower Manitoba.
Even the other demons were scared to let him join their game. The game.
I'm Sweeper.
Like Minesweeper.
And if you want to meet him, you just have to shout his name.
Shambling corporate presence.
Hey, shambling corporate presence. It worked.
The power of Christmas compels you.
Any second now, Santa's gonna walk out that door demon-free and shower us with gifts like an absentee dad with a guilty conscience.
Did it work?
Wait,
But he...
you mean...
But I just thought...
But I thought...
Huh?
What? No!
I quit! I'm gonna be a dentist!
Feliz Navidad, baby. What? Nothing? Didn't you guys read the back of the instructions?
There's a back?
There's the back.
Ah!
Very important. Make sure you have the spirits of Christmas to contain the beast, or you're screwed.
Sam and Max, it's up to you to save Christmas!
Yep, we're screwed.
Okay. Guess I'll save Christmas. Good thing we gave ourselves plenty of time to save Christmas from April. I guess it's May. From May. What's in Santa's safe? Oh.
Who dares to disturb our... Oh, it's you.
You
Oh,
know
it's
us?
you.
We know all those who have ever ruined Christmas, especially the repeat offenders.
Who are you guys?
Dig the spirit of Christmas past, brothers. I am the spirit of Christmas present.
And that cat's the spirit of Christmas yet to come.
He's shy.
What's your 20, good buddies?
We could use some help saving Christmas.
We're not bad people. We've just had bad luck with major holidays. And automobiles. And federal statutes.
It is your own selfish actions that have brought this to pass.
Selfish? We're freelance police.
We save the world. Sometimes on purpose.
You got no clue the bad karma you've built up, man.
You will need the combined help of all three of us to defeat the demon. We will show you 3 Christmases you've ruined. Set them right, and we will consent to help you.
Where are you going?
I have to get some air! That safe reeks of weed and dilithium crystals.
The safe's empty now.
Well, let's leave. Okay. Oh, I see. Portal to the present, and portal to the past. Okay. I am carrying around a sock, which makes me a creep, but let's see if I can fill it with something. Huge creep, huge creep. There's no bigger creeps than carrying around socks. Oh, a stocking stuffer.
If we put in a sock, the stocking stuffer will fill it with whatever the owner deserves.
Do you think
Well-
Genghis Khan wore socks? And if so, where is he buried?
Beats me.
Sock.
Let's see what Stinky's getting from Santa this year. It's full of coal.
That's what you get for lying all the time.
What do you think you get for reckless disregard for public safety?
In my case, I got to be president.
Unfortunately true.
Hey, Sam, what time is it?
Let's see. The little hand is on the freckle and the corncob pipe is on the right eyeball.
Already? Where does the time go?
Hey,
Hey,
President.
nice portal.
Thank you. Now ready yourselves.
Thank you.
To save the Christmas of the present, you must go back to the present.
The present? I'm so sick of that place. Do we have to?
Yes.
It's like we never leave.
Prepare yourselves for a journey beyond imagination as we enter the present.
All right. Aren't we already here? Wouldn't this technically be the past because it takes time to travel to wherever we're going?
Sam and Max, witness how your reckless carelessness hurts
Hey,
those
wait a
who-
second. This isn't the present.
You took us to the past. Past us are standing right there.
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
know that. Just give it a minute to catch up.
It's the limited edition Pestilence maquette with super detailed open sores. Aw, see how he slumps in his saddle?
Does he have any
Oh,
cool
little
action
slumpy
features?
boy.
Cut it out, Max. You don't know what that'll do.
What's the worst a toy could do? Choke a toddler, blind a toddler? Eviscerate?
Well, it looks like nothing happened anyway. Let's go. Oh, no.
Seriously, we had a totally boss bug summoning toy, and we wasted it on a stupid exorcism.
Chain hut! That too, Sergeant! What? How did you stink bugs find me?
This place is great! Baby brother too good to share with his family?
Too good to break radio silence and call his mother anyway.
Been on important missions, ma'am.
Been hanging out with those filthy dung beetles more like.
They don't even speak our language!
Man,
As long as my
I get
family's
family
together
troubles.
again, I'm never leaving.
Yep.
Mayday! Mayday! Request immediate evac! Immediate
Yeah.
evac!
Same,
So
buddy.
what? We have to rekindle the bug's love for his family? Teach him what they really mean to him?
Oh my, no. Have you seen them? They're awful. You have to get rid of them.
Oh boy, I'll go get my stomping boots.
Non-violently.
Damn.
Hello, sir.
He can't hear us, Sam.
What is that? It smells like wet ghost dog.
You crack me up,
What,
little
ghost
buddy.
dog?
Well,
Oh,
I didn't think it
hang
was
on.
that.
We got some bots. Gotta ban them. Banned. Banned.
I didn't say that. The bug did. Hey, Sybil. Oh, she can't hear us.
Hey, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil. Oh, she can't hear us.
Hey,
Abe. Oh, he can't hear us. Stop. Okay.
What?
Stop. Okay. Mother Teresa? Gandhi?
Think it'd scare anyone if we started playing the jukebox?
Probably. Your taste in music scares even me. Ricola! Sorry, don't know what came over me.
West Dakota rest stop every 10 feet.
West Dakota. Wizards really made his mark.
That entire place is just toilets. You buy a house, it's a toilet. You buy a new place, toilet. Life is toilet there.
The Philippines. Come for the cockfighting, stay for the chicken. Lake Titicaca. That can't be real.
Can I go behind the counter now that I'm a ghost? No, of course not. Why would I be able to?
Hey, Stinky. Oh, she can't hear us. Hello, sir.
He can't hear us, Sam.
What is that? It smells like wet ghost dog.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Well, I didn't think it was that funny, but whatever turns you on.
I didn't say that. The bug did.
Anybody else feel that?
Sure did. Some kind of angry, violent presence.
And strangely familiar.
Is that you, Dad?
We haven't seen him since the attack of the cleaners.
Give us a sign, Father.
Sock full of coal. Yeah, I got nothing for this scenario. Maybe we need something else.
You cats ready to take a freaky trip to the past?
Oh
You
yeah,
bet.
let's
I
rock
wanna
and roll.
Rub my body all over Mary Curie.
And see if you'll glow in the dark?
That'd be neat too.
Wow, man. We ain't going back that far, though. Jump in. Here we are in your office in the not-too-distant past.
I remember this.
Oh
This is
yeah.
when we had to retrieve the Toy Mafia's meatball sandwich that Leonard tried to fence to Jimmy.
Do we get to beat up Leonard some more?
No way, Max. These cats can't sense your presence in any way. Dig? You are here to right a terrible wrong you once committed.
We have to stop ourselves from doing yo mama jokes?
Just watch.
See you around, sucker.
Wait,
Sucker.
you gonna untie me? Hello? Guys? Jimmy? Anybody?
Well, Jimmy, where's this big score that's gonna change everything? Where's all the money that's gonna save our dear tiny Timmy?
Oh no.
Yes, Daddy. Where the is it?
Oh, it's hopeless. The doctors say his Tourette's syndrome will kill him if they don't operate soon.
Don't cry, Mommy. I'll get the with the up angels.
It's all a bust, Mary. Every time I try to make an honest living, Sam and Max smack me down. Jimmy, we were all counting on you. I know, Mary, I know. If only I'd have stuck to boxing, I could have been somebody. Instead of being a rat, which is what I am. So get your lucky boxing glove and go fight. I don't have it no more. Sam and Max took it. Again with Sam and Max. If you spend more time boxing and less time sitting around watching TV, you'd be champ. Face it, Jimmy. You're a washout.
Ooh, burn.
Like Mommy and Daddy. Daddy's my hero, and he'll make everything right again. You'll see, you f***ing h***s. You'll see, oh, you oh, you'll see.
Oh my God! I'll go call the doctor to ease his suffering. Just get that glove, Jimmy. Our baby doesn't have much time to live.
And so, Sam and Max, you see what you gotta do.
Beat up Leonard some more?
Jimmy, stop sitting around and get that glove.
Better not.
What's it matter? I'm a fucking ghost. What's it gonna do? Nothing.
Better not.
Put him out of his misery before the Tourette's eats him alive.
We're trying to save his life, not end it.
Harsh. What's in the closet? Oh yeah, we're ghosts, aren't we?
Hello?
Jimmy, you better not be watching TV
Buck
out
up,
there.
Jimmy. We'll get you that boxing glove. Oh yeah, he can't hear us.
Where in the hell is our boxing glove? Rats like mazes.
Most rats would love a maze for Christmas, but this rat only wants his boxing glove. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Two Teeth. We got you the one gift every rat loves. An impossible maze.
Come and get it!
What is this?
So Jimmy's had a wife and kid in there with him all this time.
Yeah, who
Jimmy,
would have guessed?
Stop watching TV, or I swear I'll leave you.
Oh, turn the TV on.
Jimmy, if you don't turn off that TV, I'm going to... Hey, where am I? It's hopeless. There's no way out.
Oh, that's the dumbest shit.
Don't say that, Mary. We can work it out. Mary? She left me. Now I'll never see her again.
Now this made life even worse.
I know, son. I know.
The street looks a lot less destroyed.
I stole a wife. Oh boy. Oh! I think Jimmy's still threatening suicide. Oh, hello.
Freelance police, hell spawn, you're under arrest.
You have the right to remain viscous.
Do something!
I like all the Eldritch Impulse on its like organs or whatever. Very neat.
Where to, Sam?
Let's head back.
Good thinking.
I'm glad this survived the destruction.
So I can pee on it. Oh, brilliant.
Jimmy? Jimmy, what are you doing? Mary? Mary, is that you? Mary! Don't go anywhere. I'll be right down. No, Jimmy, don't do it. Oh, I thought you were gonna jump. What? Don't talk crazy. I'd never do that, especially not with my best girl here.
Gee, Sam, I think I got something in my eye.
Don't pick at it, Max. It's too hard to get back in the socket.
Jimmy, I don't know how I got here, but I'm sorry for all the things I said. Don't worry, baby. Now that you're back in my life, nothing can stop me now. I'm unbeatable.
Thanks for the glove, Jimmy.
I'm feeling full of the Christmas spirit already. Hello, sir. What happened to your dad again?
Taken out by a cleaning crew. I still remember his last words. Move out, maggots.
So I gotta find
Sir.
something that smells like cleaning product? I got no ideas on that one.
Where to, Sam?
We're off to the North Pole. Look alive, Cheech. We want to go back in time again.
Lead on, brother.
No siree. Holidays, Jimmy.
Hey, who threw that? What? Could it be true? Timmy, look! It's your pa's lucky boxing glove.
Where the did that come from, Daddy?
I
Good
don't
question.
know, son. All I know is I finally got a second chance.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I ain't never letting this thing out of my sight again. Now, come on, son. Your dad's gonna go punch out some bums and get you that operation.
God us, everyone.
There you go, dudes. You saved Christmas past. So let's move on back to the present.
10-4, good buddy.
Sam and Max, you made up for your past and helped Jimmy find his way. Now, for your war.
Non-sequential serial numbers, please.
I'm just gonna chill in this bottle until you're ready to unleash all three of us cats on that fascist demon.
Solid.
Nope.
Fascist demon. Hey, would this smell like something?
I love the smell of snowballs in the morning.
Smell. Yeah, let's try it.
Let us.
Cleaning crews on all sides!
What?
Father, it is you.
The butterflies are pinned down! Move out, maggots! Sir, yes, sir!
Company, march.
What
Okay.
in tarnation?
Bye.
My family, they've retreated! It's a miracle! A miracle!
Well done. Now, let us return to the present.
I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't expected that to work.
I must admit your repentance was acceptable. I suppose I can help you after all.
Forget that! You gotta send me back! I wasn't done haunting people yet!
Oh, Max, you and Sam will be dead soon enough.
What?
I'll wait in this bottle until you're prepared to release all three of us to smite the demon.
We're really feeling the Christmas spirit now, eh, Max?
You bet! I'm excited, disappointed, over-socialized, and more than a little gassy.
Huh. Well, let's see what's in this
I guess
place.
this leads to some dystopian future Christmas.
You say that about everything.
But this time I'm right.
Okay. Ah!
Wow, the future is hot.
And so am I, Sam. Seriously, check future me out. Smoking!
Well, Max, unless we learn how to fly, we're destined to spend the remainder of our days on a tiny outcropping surrounded by impossibly hot lava, ash, and soot.
I don't mind, Sam, as long as I'm with my best friend.
Oh, that's sweet, little pal.
Hey, give me one of those pork rinds you were carrying.
Sorry, buddy. I already ate them all.
We're gonna die! Ah! Somebody help! Spirit, why would you show us this if we were powerless to change our snackless fate? Surely we can alter these shadows before us. Perhaps with a larger, economy-sized bag of pork rinds. Or chips.
Or
you know,
chips.
Max, we could find a way to get our future selves out of this place.
Yeah, I guess that'd work.
Well,
You'll crack me up at some later time, little future buddy.
Don't I crack you up now, Sam?
Sorry, pal. His material just seems fresher somehow.
damn.
Hey, future me. Would it hurt you to hit the treadmill once in a while?
Oh,
Did
damn.
you say something, Max?
You mean after we're gonna die, it burns, it burns?
Not much here. We're just trapped in a cave on a splice of lava. Okay. Well, this seems like the obvious solution. Let's throw this shit in there.
There we go. One Santa sleigh fueled and ready for takeoff.
Great! Now we can finally bomb Auckland.
I was thinking we could use it to save our future selves.
Right! In a preemptive strike against the vengeful Kiwis.
What?
Get in the sleigh, buckethead.
Buckethead.
By the ruby red goiters of Rube Goldberg. Look, Max, it's Santa's sleigh.
What an unexpected stroke of luck.
Or is it, Max? Remember that time long ago when we jacked Santa's sleigh in an effort to save Christmas and drove it recklessly into a hellish vision of the future very much like the one we're standing in now?
I stopped paying attention halfway through that sentence.
I wonder if our ghosts are here guiding us right now.
Hey, past me! Check this out! Shake that thing!
Classy as always, little pal. Now let's get out of here.
I'm gonna miss that sexy beast and his fat tub of lard sidekick.
Hey, you could stand to lose a few yourself, smart guy.
That worked pretty well.
Well, we saved Christmas for our future selves.
Is that all?
Yeah.
I guess that means he'll help us take care of our demon problem.
Very quiet.
What's he gonna do? Give him the silent treatment? No!
Never underestimate the power of passive aggression, Max.
Well, let's defeat this demon and save Santa Claus.
I'll get the car started in case this doesn't work.
Hear us, aimless spirit!
Tune out those bad vibes of destruction and get with the spirit of peace, man.
Hmm? Nod.
Reject violence and anger and embrace the love and brotherhood of the season!
May.
Bummer.
Well, we tried. Get it.
Oh.
Santa, you can come down now, man.
That's about it for us. Happy New Year, everybody. Well, I hope you boys have learned your lesson.
It was a series of honest mistakes, Santa.
Keep us on the nice list, and nobody has to see this videotape of you wetting yourself and screaming like a campfire girl.
You rapscallions, run along to bed, both of you.
Ready for visions of sugar plums to dance in your head, little buddy?
It'd be better than the night terrors.
Ho, ho, ho! Jello! Sinful.
Santa, no! Don't eat the Jello!
Jello.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Well, this just seems bad. Oh! I thought that was the end. We have to fight Santa?
We've got to take out evil Santa again?
Feels like there should definitely be a gift here. That'll do. Ah. Brilliant. Annoying. Sure. That's how physics works. Nope, too far. Nope, no, bring out the gun. No.
If we're going to attack Santa, I think...
But long-range violence is so impersonal.
Alright, use the gun. Shoot the cannon. Bang. Boom. Badop. Pot the switch. Pot the switch again. Perfect.
Now what?
Poke holes in the box and keep him, please.
Great news, Sam and Max. The demon didn't get us.
Oh.
Why won't you guys just die?
Sent this demon back where he belongs!
Under an unsuspecting child's bed?
No, look at the mailing label. Somebody messed up. It wasn't supposed to go to Santa. It was supposed to go to Satan.
Oh, okay, I get
Oh,
it.
yes,
Yeah.
of course. Obviously.
Everybody, it's almost dawn. What are you standing around for? We've all got to pull together and save Christmas for the kids of the world.
I can do the wrapping. I can do the labels.
I can do the urinating.
But who
What?
could possibly deliver all the toys in time?
Oh, who could it be?
Godspeed, Sam and Max.
Merry Christmas!
Good luck.
Drink plenty of liquid.
Merry Christmas!
Say, Max, you think we should have waited for them to load the presents before we drove off?
What's the rush, Sam? It's the middle of November.
Oh shit, that's a good joke.
There was a fearsome demon who had a very scary form. He was the most unholy creature that was ever born.
Alright, let's move on to episode 2, yeah?
Other demons were scared to let him join their game.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And if you want to meet him,
Quick BRB, while I switch the games over, and hopefully they don't crash like they always do. I know they're going to. Why wouldn't they? Oh, look at that. Hang on 1 second. Ah. That works. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Excuse me. Well, new game. Yes, I do.
We made pretty good time coming back from the North Pole, eh, Max?
If you say so, Miss Daisy. If I'd been driving, it wouldn't have taken us a whole month to get home.
Well, I've got to go drain the DeSoto.
You should have taken care of that before we left.
Somebody insisted that we drive through the Hudson Bay with the top down.
Oh, wait.
What the hell was that all about?
Unless I miss my guess, Sybil's being pursued by some kind of rogue semi-sentient interdimensional portal.
Huh. Think we should try to help her?
Can't think of anything better to do. Bosco's covered his windows in tinfoil.
I guess the hat wasn't enough.
Of course it's tinfoil. Why wouldn't it be tinfoil?
Parakeet Revolution quelled.
But I suspect the pigeons are still planning a coup.
Hey, Sybil. Hey, Triangle.
Christmas saved. Santa pronounced dead at the scene.
What?
He's not dead, just in hell.
Oh.
Probably best if we let the kids just think he's dead.
Brutal joke. Hey, Jimmy.
Well, well, Jimmy Two-Teeth. We were wondering where you'd scampered off to.
What are you doing just standing there? Stop that thing! It already sucked up Big Otis and T-Bone.
Big Otis and T-Bone? Well, I should have guessed. No traceable arsenic. Well. Hey,
Come cops. How's the auto body business?
Hello, we're working on... Hello, we're working on the most...
Please calm down, lady!
Sorry, we cannot handle your request until you've taken care of the noise problem.
Alright, fair enough. Let's go eat.
Damn it, stupid Spot.
Hiya, Stinky.
Oh, it's you guys. Hank and Jethro, was it?
Sam and Max, actually.
What are you doing?
What? I was just taking care of some cleaning.
If that's a bloodstain, you should be sure to use bleach.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Suspicious. Camp David Granite Grinder. Little Tykes Grinder with basalt. Oh my gosh. Basalt? Like the rock? Watch out for the
A
triangles.
rogue triangle is chasing after Sybil.
Triangle? Yeah, that's not really my thing. I specialized in the more circular dimensional portals.
Some expert.
Yes, Stinky. You're an expert in portals, like President Max is an expert in diplomacy.
Risk is more my thing.
Any ideas to help Sybil?
Drop that Lincoln guy like a bad habit.
We meant more short-term, but thanks. What's the special today?
Oh, it's just a sandwich I whipped up for the Camp David Middle East Peace Summit in 2000. Roast beef, Munster cheese on a slab of granite on sliced sourdough. Nothing special.
A slab of granite?
Yeah, you know, for texture. On the kids' menu, I substitute a slab of basalt. It's easier for the little ones to digest.
Is that edible?
What are you cleaning up? Is that a blood stain?
Don't be ridiculous. Blood? You act like I killed Stinky or something. Grandpa.
Didn't you kill Stinky?
Oh boy, intrigue!
Oh, this is just cherry marinara sauce for the meatball banana split pie Italiano.
Well, that does sound tasty.
That's a lot of things.
Whatever happened to the original Stinky anyway?
He retired. Went on an around-the-world cruise.
Stinky hated traveling. And water.
And the world!
Yeah, well, he must have changed his mind. So are you two going to order anything?
What's Flint Paper doing here?
What's Flint Paper doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. He's been here all morning.
Nervous about having a trio of ace detectives snooping into your little scheme, lady?
Oh, don't be silly. I just have to move some things out of the meat locker. But I can't if I keep having to refill his Java and empty his ashtray.
Next time you hear from him, tell Grandpa Stinky we said hello.
Oh, I don't think we'll be hearing from him ever again.
Because you sent him on a permanent vacation?
No, because he was a cheapskate and I refuse collect calls. What is it with you guys?
We're ready to order.
Give us the special.
We'd like the special.
Sure, granite sandwich coming right up.
Oh.
I wanted the other special.
Oh, sorry. That's for kids only. FDA regulations.
Give Max the
Max
kids
would
special.
like the kids special.
That's for kids only.
But I have a childlike sense of wonder.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
But, yeah, you do.
We want the green salad, extra smoky, with a side of cracked nuts.
Sal, the Jack Nicholson with Dennis Hopper and Gary Busey.
What?
Could we have the grilled cheese with Tabasco and a side of curly fries?
Sal, I need Diane Sawyer with the flamethrower hopped up on goofballs.
Ooh, so do I.
We'd like the soft-boiled eggs on waffles, with coffee, extra cream.
Sal, get me Scooter Libby on a glockenspiel with Mike Tyson singing alto.
Deep-fried devil dogs.
I'll have the deep-fried devil dogs with a diet drink, and Max will have the salad plate with extra blue cheese.
Sal, half a Jack Black with a supersized Keira Knightley, in deep denial.
On second thought,
If you say so.
It always
Bye,
amazes
Stinky.
me when people actually manage to do that. Like, how the hell did you come up with the lingo for that to actually work? That's insane. Hey, Flint, what's up? Nope. Come here, Flint. Hey, Flint.
look, Max, it's our neighbor, Flint Paper.
Hiya, fellas. Keep it on the down low, would ya? I'm doing surveillance.
Oh boy, real detective work!
Who are you spying on?
Some mug name of Bosco.
Why are you checking out Bosco, Flint?
For a client, Sammo. Said she was the poor chump's mom.
What?
She was a real no-nonsense dame, with legs up to here. Hairy legs, but still.
What? Did Bosco hire himself to investigate
How
himself?
goes the stakeout?
Getting interesting, fellas. Bosco may be on the move.
Yeah?
He's acting awful suspicious.
Oh, that's just Bosco.
Stinky's has a no smoking unless you're Flint policy.
Sounds a lot like their policy on homicides.
Okay. Hey, Wizard.
You know, we run into Wizard all the time.
I'm sure you do. Mangy lying dog.
What did Clark Gable order?
6 buckets of pomade and a side of fries.
That's a fucking lot of pomade, whatever the hell that is. Jesus.
Who is this JHC fellow?
H. H?
Who is this JHC fellow?
Who's H?
It doesn't need a gardener. It needs a plastic surgeon.
Ba-da-ba.
It's locked.
Or someone's holding it shut from the inside.
I love your optimism, Max.
Jesus Hafusta Christ.
Hey, Gabe Kaplan. Whatever happened to him?
He's been masquerading as Gene Shalit, apparently.
Stop!
Yeah? Gone.
It's a gong with no gonger.
Where's J.P. Morgan when you need her?
I guess that is what the... No, I guess it'd be called a mallet.
I don't know which is scarier, the idol or the cowboy hat he's wearing. They're nice snowshoes, but I wear 11s, and those look like a size 10 and a half. We can use this to look into our future.
Cool. What do you see?
Nothing. I guess we haven't got any future.
Oh well, it's been fun.
A shark.
He looks like kind of a wuss for a shark.
Maybe that's why he's hanging on the wall at Stinky's now, instead of prying open a diving cage in the South Pacific.
Oh.
It'll take more than that to turn this restaurant around. I don't think we'll need that until global warming gets much, much worse.
It's almost there, Sam.
That's one ugly-looking Buddha.
Correction. That's 2 ugly-looking Buddhas.
Jackalope.
How come jackalopes get to grow antlers, but I can't?
Millions of years of evolution, I guess.
Who's got that kind of time?
Jackalopes, apparently.
Hey,
the fedora never goes out of style. Or further out of style.
Yeah. Good point. Alright. Well, that was fun. Maybe Bosco's gonna tell us how the hell to stop a giant triangle. Silva, you just keep trying to be alive. I'm gonna wander around the neighborhood like I usually do.
Hey, Bosco, what do you know about suddenly appearing interdimensional portals?
I hear a lot of things. What does it look like?
3 sides, reddish, chasing Sybil.
Oh, what you've got there is a Bermuda Triangle.
Of course. Why didn't we think of that?
Wait, chasing Sybil? You mean it's here? Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all.
What?
What's the Bermuda Triangle doing all the way up here?
Sometimes they just like to wander. Unless it was summoned by T-H-E-M.
T-H-E them?
Who summoned the triangle here?
I told you! T-H-E-M!
I really hope you're talking about the giant ants this time.
Giant ants? That's crazy. I'm talking about the mysterious cabal of controllers who summon the triangles as sentient portals to do their dark bidding.
Well, that makes sense.
If there's a triangle in our neighborhood, that means they're coming.
What? What?
Why does the Bermuda Triangle have such a grudge against all those boats and planes?
Oh, the triangle got a bad rap for that. Scientists say those accidents were caused by sudden, explosive outbursts of methane gas.
Speaking of which...
Max, don't.
What, Sam? I was going to point out that many phenomena long believed to have paranormal causes have actually turned out to be far more mundane in origin.
Very true.
Only one phenomenon's tremendous power continues to baffle scientists and defy rational explanation.
What's that?
I saw it coming, too.
Why has the triangle got you so spooked?
It's a bad omen, guys! They're coming for us! I'm going to work even harder to get my emergency bunker in shape, and I recommend you two do the same.
Is our emergency bunker in shape, Max?
It sags a little, but you try looking that good after 2 kids and a Y2K scare.
Wow,
We'd like to buy something.
I told you fools last time, the store's closed.
But I've been craving a pack of beef tarts for weeks now.
It's the delicious tangy candy that makes its own gravy. Help us out, Bosco.
Stop wasting my time. I'll never get the bunker ready if you two keep jabbering at me.
You can't close the store, Bosco.
Everything we value was bought or shoplifted from here.
Don't you see? The end is nigh.
Nigh?
Yes, nigh. Wandering Bermuda Triangles, strange radio transmissions.
Radio.
Don't you see? It's THEM. They're coming. I have to relocate before it's too late.
Where are you going?
Where are you planning to go?
Oh, you'd like me to tell you where my emergency bunker is. No chance.
Is it just
you
your
have
store?
to stop goofing off and build your own.
It's just like the fable of the grasshopper and the ant. If the ant were a paranoid lunatic.
And the grasshoppers, too, come to think of it.
Not that we're planning to hide in it, but where's your emergency bunker, Bosco?
For the last time, my secret bunker's secret...
Well, fine. How do we
How
stop
do we
the
help
triangle?
Sybil?
Once a triangle gets imprinted on you, it's tough to shake it.
Yeah.
But they say you can train them if you can figure out how to communicate with them.
How do we communicate with the triangle?
They're very attracted to symbols and sigils.
And Sybils, apparently.
Those two. They're not real picky. They're driven by shapes and colors.
Okay.
A pink rhombus makes it nostalgic for the 50s.
Obviously.
A red octagon makes it stop whatever it's doing.
Okay.
A blue icosahedron makes it sit in its mom's basement and draw maps of dungeons. And they can't see or hear, so you've got to feed them a symbol of what you want them to do.
Keep watching the sky.
Red
Always.
octagon?
That would be a good way to lose a hand.
I've seen better.
Can this tell the difference between earthquakes and zombie uprisings?
What do you think earthquakes are, fool?
Oh my god, brilliant.
It's like looking into Bosco's brain.
Tuna?
Wanna bet?
Not this time, little buddy. Hey, look, it's our old friend Hepatitis A. And Giardia. We haven't seen you guys in years.
What?
Wow, has it been that long since we ate here?
What are you listening to?
Don't touch that. That's my only contact with THEM.
71, 75.
It's a combination microwave and x-ray machine.
Perfect! Now we can see what's living inside the burrito and then watch it die.
I always thought enlargers would be smaller.
Benang?
I was going to make a pun about a developing situation, but I thought better of it.
That's lame.
Hey, Max,
Benang.
remember Benang, the painfully strong banana-flavored drink mix?
Sure, it's been off the market for 10 years and I still can't get it out of my mind. Or my kidneys.
Get your paws off that. It's all for the secret bunker.
Well, how do I distract you so I can steal some Benang?
It's a combination shredder, incinerator, compactor, and humidifier.
Big deal, so am I.
Max Impeachment Weekly, volumes 14, 15, and 16.
Volume 17 comes out next week.
Oh.
Bet you can't tell where all these shots were taken from.
Bet ya I don't care.
Obviously. Sybil, you keep running. I'm gonna go hang out and watch TV.
that about?
I'm making 12 monkey chili.
And do you usually forget to add the monkeys?
Just forget to peel them.
Peel the
There's
monkey.
nothing we can do to torture me Elmer that hasn't been done to him already.
Yeah, we were pretty thorough last night.
This is the blood bank calling for Mr. Max. Thanks for your very generous donation, but we really prefer that people only donate their own blood.
Wow.
Great. Now what are we gonna do with all those buckets of sea monster blood?
We could build a grotesque slip and slide.
Great idea. We'll call it the birth canal.
Awesome.
Hello, world. Uh-huh. He did? Uh-huh. That's so mean. But true. Well, gotta go, world. Call me later.
All right.
Max's violent overthrow of the U.S. government.
The first of many, I hope.
Hi, Max. It's Max from the future. I've come back, Sam.
What was that?
Yep,
Any
yep,
unusual?
Savannah.
Nice work, Max.
So can I do you next?
Thanks, but I'm not letting you anywhere near my head with those hedge clippers.
Come on, you'll never feel a thing.
That's what worries me. It's bad enough that TV stations started showing static to cut costs, but now they're showing reruns.
I haven't seen this one yet. Don't tell me how it ends.
The Prismatology Blistacular Shade a Month calendar.
This month is magical.
The neighborhood's held up
very
pretty
much
well.
May.
What with all the Bermuda tax lately?
Just wait until the 80-foot-tall logomorph stomps it flat.
You're still taking those growth supplements?
Can't you tell?
Hey, we took the entire North Pole.
We're borrowing this from Santa's workshop until he gets back.
When do you think he'll get out of hell?
Probably right after it freezes over. Jimmy's old place.
I'm impressed. It's even more beat up than our office.
Yeah, if he thinks he's getting a security deposit back, he's crazy.
What?
That finger painting looks oddly familiar.
I put it on the new dollar. And a crabby senator from Kentucky.
The finest in remote control fisticuffs. These goggles used to let us access reality 2.0 before we broke them. And it.
Leonard, who's still
Leonard looks
alive.
surprisingly healthy for someone who's been in a closet for 6 months.
I've been feeding him.
Oh, you old softy.
I had to find some way to get rid of all those spiders.
Oh, Leonard, I'm sorry. Hopefully die soon. Triangle. Stinkies.
Hiya, Stinky.
What? Oh.
I'm gonna take this stop sign that I can weirdly pick. Probably.
Can we borrow your sign, Stinky? It's kind of important.
Well, okay. But bring it back. It's a national heirloom. That's the stop sign that would have prevented the Kennedy assassination if Connolly hadn't run it.
I don't think that's true, but okay. Stop sign.
Ah! Oh. It stopped.
Well, there's another case solved.
I heard screaming. Are you all right, Sybil Lang? Whoa! What's happening? I regret.
Hey, no! Be strong, my marble darling. I'll save you.
What?
As I was saying, there's another case solved. And with minimal casualties.
What do you think's on the other side, Sam?
Oh, I don't know. Probably some horrible alternate dimension ruled by incomprehensibly horrific ancient gods seeking to bring chaos to this plane.
Oh, we gotta go
Wanna
there.
jump in?
You can read my mind, Sam.
God, I hope not.
tropical than I imagined a horrific alternate dimension to be.
Help! Help me! Help!
Oh, you big baby.
But my nose sunburns so easily.
I'll get it for you later. Oh, hi, Sam and Max. Are you guys on vacation too?
Vacation? We came here to rescue you from unimaginable horrors beyond the portal of mystery.
You could have at least had the courtesy to be impaled on spikes or something.
Step aside, Harvey. You're blocking my tan.
Well, thanks for the thought, guys. But this place is great.
What was the name of it again? Rapa Nui?
Rapa Nui, the crux of all paranormal activity in the South Pacific, commonly known as Easter Island. Because once you leave, 3 days later, you can't wait to come back.
Abe and I thought this would be a great chance to get some alone time.
Emphasis on alone.
Ah, finally, someone has come to rescue us from the ancient prophecy.
Oh, they talk?
Uh-oh, Sam. Ancient prophecies can only mean two things. Tedious backstories and work we don't get paid for.
Let's hear them out, little buddy.
Well, all right. Maybe these giant stone heads have something interesting to say.
What's all this about
Burn,
a prophecy?
Lincoln.
The Ancient Ones said this was going to happen. It's the end of our civilization. But you can stop the prophecy and save us all.
Doubt it.
What exactly does this prophecy say is going to happen?
The carvers foretold a golden age of 1,000 years of peace. And then a terrible cataclysm. The great volcano god Ranakau would reawaken and rain fiery death upon the island. Our noble civilization would come to an end.
Hot damn!
Sounds like we picked the coolest time to come.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What do you want us to do?
You must stop Ranakau from erupting and destroying us all. Legends speak of a hidden cave beneath the island where the ancient carvers built a means to pacify the volcano god.
In the mood for a little spelunking and volcano god pacifying, little buddy?
If by pacifying you mean squeezing the magma out of him like toothpaste from a savagely beaten tube, and by spelunking you mean spelunking, then yes!
Well, take the case.
We'll take the case.
Your Honor,
What does that mean?
like the Hawaiian word aloha, it can mean many things like hello, goodbye, or, as in this case, we're not going to pay you.
Deadbeat really is the universal language.
It really is.
Who are you guys anyway?
We are the Moai, guardians of the island spirit, keepers of the elemental power.
Sounds like either a good prog rock album or a bad animated series.
I control the power of wind.
Get out!
Well, I used to control the wind. Now there's not much point to it.
Where is this ancient hidden underground cave?
It's hidden.
Cool it, Rocky. We were asking the middle one.
Unfortunately, he is correct. The entrance to the cave is shrouded in mystery, and the path is fraught with peril.
Fraught with peril or just rife with peril?
This is the kind of thing we need to know going in.
It doesn't matter, you'll never find it.
Okay.
What's the deal with all these triangles?
The ancients used them to transport the sacred stones and to travel all throughout the world.
And for practical jokes, which weren't funny.
You seem kind of like a giant dick.
Have you heard the good news about rhinoplasty?
What are you implying?
Oh, nothing. It's good you're not bound by the conventions of traditional beauty.
I'm just the way the carvers made me.
That's harsh.
Does the prophecy say anything else?
Oh, there's a pretty good recipe for basalt brownies in there, but the volcano eruption and the end of civilization are the most interesting parts.
What do you guys do for fun around here?
There's not much for us to do except keep watch over the island and wait for our inevitable destruction. Oh, yes, and games of I Spy, of course. It's a palm tree. It's always a palm tree.
Cheer up. Max and I will find a way to stop that volcano.
Oh, good. Then we'll be able to go back to our important work of sitting motionless and staring. At least we have something to look forward to.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the life of the party, aren't you? Is this a Noah's Ark?
What's left of Noah's Ark?
So the legends are true. Someone really was crazy enough to save mosquitoes from extinction. And humans.
Live and learn.
A gong way back there. There's an ancient hidden underground cave. Don't miss it.
Look at all this junk that's been sucked into the Bermuda Triangle.
Anything good?
Want to read the second half of the 20 Commandments?
Nah, I only support omnipotent deities when I'm the deity.
Second half of the 20 Commandments?
The only thing that survived from the SS Minnow.
Did they ever find all those irritating castaways?
Nobody ever looked. It's the Fountain of Youth.
Make a wish,
Hey,
Sam!
the Fountain of Youth! It's full of
I wish there
piranhas.
wasn't a deadly piranha swimming in it.
I never wished that about anything.
It's full of tiny piranhas and snorkels. Shoot the gong. Oh. Okay.
Let's see what else is... Hey, Jane Austen's lower jaw.
Don't get too excited.
What?
We're still 2 tibias shy of a complete set.
Oh. Oh.
Better not. Better not.
I can only shoot this one. Oh, that's funny. Hello.
Hello, we're Sam and Max, freelance police. What do you do?
I'm the guardian of the stone.
What was that? I can't understand you.
I said I'm the guardian of the stone.
Still can't understand you. Speak a little more clearly.
I said... Ah!
You'd probably make more friends if you'd just enunciate more clearly.
As we make fun of a guy.
You seem irritable. Want to talk about it?
It's nothing. I just didn't... Ah!
How's that dirt tasting? If you control the wind, let's see a demonstration.
I'm not really in the mood.
Not in the mood? Come on, blow us up a typhoon.
I guess I've just got a case of the blahs. I don't know.
Okay then.
Keep up the good work.
Irana Korua.
Hey, dick
Why the long face?
It's just that we've been here for so long, and there's so little for us to do. I have to question the soul-crushing bleakness of our existence, and... Oh, wait. You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Took him long enough to catch on. The way that sob story was going, I thought he was about to show us baby pictures and have us sign his yearbook.
Not cool.
Hey, how many volcano gods does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Hackneyed and blasphemous.
Sheesh! Tough island.
What are you doing?
What's your story?
If you must know, I am the keeper of the power of Earth.
Sounds neat. Why don't you give us a demonstration?
I'm not going to unleash the tremendous power of the Earth God on just a whim.
You're boring, huh?
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Is that supposed to be funny?
You want this
You know
sandwich?
what would cheer you up? A granite sandwich.
A granite sandwich? That's the best you can do? Apparently your taste in cuisine is as refined as your sense of humor.
Why are you
I
so
don't know about
mean?
you, Sam, but I'm ready to chisel this guy a new one. Hey, Sam, look! Clues!
My wilderness tracking skills have gotten rusty, but something tells me this just might be the ancient entrance to the secret underground lair of the volcano god.
Where do you two think you're going?
It's a baby with a gun.
Sam, he's got a little gun. Isn't he the cutest thing? Can we keep him?
Try not to get imprinted or shot, Max. We still don't know who this little tyke belongs to.
Jimmy Hoffa belongs to nobody.
You're Jimmy Hoffa?
You can't be Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa was a ruthless union organizer and head of the Teamsters in the 50s and 60s, known for his ties to organized crime and his mysterious disappearance.
Good recap, Sam. Also, Jimmy Hoffa wasn't a diaper-wearing baby.
I'm not a baby!
Look at the way his little thumb pulls back the hammer. He's adorable.
People always showing me disrespect. I should never have started drinking from that fountain of youth.
Huh?
What fountain of youth are you talking about?
That fountain right there, Brainiac.
You expect us to believe the fountain of youth is on Easter Island?
That thing we found already?
I can't believe how perfect he is.
You came for the
You've been
fountain
hitting
of
the fountain water a little hard, haven't you?
I do partake on occasion, yes. That's my business.
He likes his fountain of youth water, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Max,
A little
geez.
bit. A little bit.
Step aside, sport. We grown-ups have to take care of a great big mean old volcano god.
You and your companion will be wanting to take a step back.
Oh, look, he's trying to intimidate us. He's just perfect. Please, let's take him home.
Not now, Max.
Then when, Sam? My biological clock is ticking, and I'm not getting any younger.
We're going bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
You'll stay gone if you know what's good for you.
Sam, look how his little eyes and the barrel of his gun follow us. I could squeal.
There's gonna be more babies, isn't there?
Looks like we've stumbled into some
Yep.
primitive tiki bar, Max.
There's a lot of babies.
Woo!
Pipe down, chucklehead.
No, I was hoping to get into a leg.
Hang on 1 second, I forgot to update something. Well, guess I can't update it. This is permanently Sam and Max because Twitch doesn't have the rest of the
Howdy,
games,
boys.
apparently.
Haven't seen you around before.
Sam, they're all babies.
Stay calm, Max. They're more frightened of you than you are of them.
What? What is this? Hey, glass. Yoink.
The diaper rash. Ingredients: bourbon, guava juice, mint, and talcum powder.
Let's give the babies bourbon.
The pacifier. Ingredients: kerosene, pepper spray, dihydrocapsaicin, and wasabi.
That's poison. That's not even spice. That's just poison.
Water. Ingredients: artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, and water.
Yeah. Glenn Miller?
Hiya, boys. You're new here, right?
Sam and Max, freelance volcano stoppers.
Well, gosh, I'm glad to meet you. I'm Glenn Miller. Oh, maybe you boys can help me out.
You were missing?
You're a missing person?
We thought you were dead.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I was here 20 years before I believed I wasn't really dead.
Hated to break it to you, Glenn, but all that hot playing was getting annoying.
Who the hell are you? I don't know who this is. This is like a very...
What's Benny Goodman like in
Who's
person?
Benny Goodman?
Benny could do things with a clarinet that nobody else could. Well, thank God. One night after a show in New York, well, I'll just tell you, it was the damnedest thing I ever saw, and leave it at that. Well, there's a lady present.
Oh. Who the fuck is this? What the hell are these people? What do you need help with?
What do you need help with?
Well, I'm trying to find just that perfect sound for my next big hit.
Oh, is that all?
Well, gee, thanks, but I don't want to just put out a repeat of my early stuff. It's got to be new and fresh. But I'm stuck on two things. I need a catchy melody, and I need a good train sound.
Train sound?
You need a melody and a train whistle for your song?
Oh, you bet. I'm pulling out all the stops. This song's gonna be about all the things the kids are into these days.
Oh, no.
Trains. And
Trains.
sock hops. Swing
And sock
dancing.
hops.
Methamphetamines.
That one's still true.
But how are we going to find a new melody? You've been here 60 years and haven't been able to.
Give me a break, guys. I'm teething. Baby Lindbergh Baby tells me that electronic music is popular now. Maybe I should try that.
Baby Lindbergh Baby.
Keep on rocking. Word.
Okay. Let's just get some water. Put it in the teacup.
The fire's not intense enough to boil the water.
Good thing we have literal poison behind us.
It's
Fire.
a Swingtown Inferno.
Hey, literal poison.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Rapanui Choo-Choo?
No, it's just an eerily accurate simulacrum of a train whistle reconstructed out of everyday household items.
Don't say simulacrum.
Well, that's perfect. That's just the sound I need for my big hit. Well, now I'm just stuck on the melody. Help me with that, would you?
Where did you find so many femurs?
My old horn section. Say hello to Jack, Don, and Rochester.
That's awful.
Oh, tell me about it. These guys still can't hold the high notes.
You killed your crew and used their bullets. Hey, what's up, babies?
Hi, fellas. What brings you to our little slice of paradise?
Sam and Max, freelance police, ma'am. And we're here to stop a volcano. You babies are in danger.
Shut up. We're not babies. God.
He's right. Pleased to meet you, boys. Don't be fooled by the diapers. We've been around the block a few times. My name's Amelia Earhart.
Oh, of course.
You've already met Mr. Charles Lindbergh Jr.
Whatever.
And that other fella is one Mr. Dan Cooper.
Hey, how y'all doing? Call me DB. Everybody does. Did y'all fly out here? Woohoo!
What gives? You guys have been missing for decades.
That's the funny thing about this island. It's easy to lose track of time.
You don't call, you don't write. You've got conspiracy theorists and documentary filmmakers worried sick.
It's very
Whatever.
true.
You can't tell us what to do.
Why don't you go home?
Why haven't you gone home?
And ruin a clean getaway? Heck no.
They don't understand me at home. My parents are so stupid.
And I made a drink order in 1973. I'm not leaving until I get some service.
Okay.
What do you guys do for fun around here?
We used to ride the bucking surfboard until we drank ourselves under the height limit.
What? Do you pay
that
attention
son
to
of a bee
height
was a
limits?
hoot and a half. Give me a few more years and I'll beat your record, Amelia.
What do you guys do for fun around here?
We used to ride...
Okay.
See you.
Let's play Wipeout then.
Hey, Max. Want to see how I won all those surfing trophies back in school?
No, I don't want to see you cry to the PE teacher and then beg me to club your competitors in the knees. Why?
No, you're just jealous of my more plausible center of gravity. Watch
Oh,
this.
that's pretty funny. Why was the arrow?
Watch out for flying bottles.
Woo! Ride that sucker.
Ow!
You lost, Sam.
True, sir.
True, sir.
Prepare to have your...
I don't...
Just humor me. I feel better pretending that you're not naked.
Ride it.
Watch out for flying bottles.
Radical.
This is easy.
High six, moon doggy.
Hot dang.
Well, that was entirely pointless.
Sure fucking was.
You look younger than in your pictures.
It's that dang fountain. Once you start drinking from it, you can't stop.
We had to put the fountain off limits, or we would have drunk ourselves out of existence. Ironic, ain't it? I made my reputation being a woman unafraid to wear pants, and now I'm wearing rubber pants.
See you around.
That's weird. Well.
Bang! Bang!
We need a song? Where on earth do you get a song? Jimmy Dookie.
Miss me already, chumps? Well, I ain't coming back no matter how much you beg.
The place just isn't the same without your persistent funk and wheezy snoring.
Yeah, well, I'm done with that rat hole. This new place is
Persistent
extra classy. We're gonna do it up nice.
Alright, what do you
You've got your whole family in there?
My whole crew, except for Three-Eyed Lenny and the Gooch.
The Gooch!
What happened to them?
Let me just say, you don't want to be hiding out in a robot's exhaust system when it loses control of its motor functions.
It would probably exhaust all of its excess fuel and or stuff just to kill
Sybil's
everything
office
in
is
there.
closed.
What does she do now, anyway?
I don't know, but whatever it is, she's doing even less of it than usual.
Oh, wait, the cops. Maybe they have a song.
Howdy, cops. Anything new in the auto body business?
Do you want to have ladies love you and men want to be you?
Oh, yes,
Naturally.
Make that dream a reality with a brand new car horn.
With a captivating melody composed by our resident musical maestro.
Well, that's
All right, enough with the sales pitch. How much?
It is not for...
It is not for sale.
We're sorry. The Synthotronic Audio Enhancer is available exclusively to beta testers of our new augmented reality game.
Of course it is. Of course it would be this. Why wouldn't it be this? Of course.
How things been in the neighborhood?
There has been a dramatic increase in folk instrument-related automobile accidents.
What?
Oh, right. The 10,000-man Scottish polka march is in town this week.
My favorite time of year.
10,000-man
The streets
Scottish
are filled with accordions and bagpipes, stacked like so much cordwood.
We hate bagpipes!
Okay.
We'd like to pimp out our car.
We want some 18-inch Blitz Type 4s, a 6-valve PTX chrome intake, double-injected Gunther regulators on the back 10, and some neon on the undertow that flashes Morse code saying, "Check it out, biatch!"
All we have is the car horn.
Sweet!
The Synthotronic Audio Enhancer is available
Yes,
in
yes.
reality game.
I'll play your stupid game.
Tell us about this new game you're working on.
That is correct. It will revolutionize the entire industry.
A music-based video game.
Oh, guys. Boom.
We are sorry. Did we just blow your mind?
Sounds fun. I don't like to brag, but my prowess at Banjo Legend Extreme is pretty renowned throughout the tri-state area.
And I've been banned from 27 local arcades for playing Forbidden Dance Insurrection in ways the designers never intended.
Does not compute. You are saying that music video games already exist? Failure!
How do we play this game of yours?
In a world where folk music instruments litter the mean streets, your mission is clear. Destroy all the bagpipes.
Okay.
Bagpipe obliteration ultimate!
Don't we have to destroy the bagpipes at the right time, earning more points the closer we get to being in rhythm with the soundtrack?
That's way too complicated! Calculating that would require processing power far beyond error, not a number.
Just destroy all the bagpipes to win our exclusive new car horn.
We hate bagpipes! Would you like to play our game?
Sure.
Let's do it.
to advances in nanotechnology and the dark arts, you can now drive using a computer keyboard in addition to your mouse. Ready? Go!
Hit bagpipes?
Congratulations, you are a winner!
Yay!
Congratulations, you've won the exclusive Pimpla Car Audio Enhancement Accessory!
Amaze your friends! Be sure to come back soon and play again.
But Sam!
I guess.
Don't worry, Max. I'll put it back before we go cruising again.
Can I go cruising
Where are we
again?
going, Sam?
Nowhere in particular. Let's just drive.
Alright, let's just randomly cruise, sure. Oh, a giant
You deserve a free decal!
Huh? Oh, look, there's an old wheel on the back of my car now. Oh, did I miss the things from chapter 1? Son of a bitch. Oh well. Well, we got the horn. Now we can help out Glenn Miller and his corpse orchestra. What a fun sentence. Nope. Nope. There we go. We'll deal with you later, tiny baby Jimmy Hoffa. We're gonna murder you. Murder you systemically and murder Jimmy Hoffa. Glenn, here's a horn.
Hey, Glenn, listen to this action.
That's fantastic. Who wrote it? Bring him with you so I can work with him full time.
I don't think he'd like it here.
No outlets.
Well, in any case, that's the perfect melody for my new hit. Let's get started making musical history, boys.
Okay. And okay, I guess we're done.
There's a demo on that conch shell. This is going to be huge.
Are we going to get a producer credit?
Talk to my agent.
Okay. What the hell do I do with this? I don't remember
I'm sure
this
they've
game.
already heard it.
Oh. I guess show it to people? Babies? Hey baby, listen to this cool song.
Hey, want to hear a great new...
Get that garbage out of my face. I only like Miller's early stuff.
Oh. Okay. How about you, Simple? You want to try
Nah.
this?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. How about you, Moyhead?
Want to listen to a new Glenn Miller song? Sorry, didn't catch that.
How about you?
Take a listen to this.
Oh, is it another of Glenn Miller's recordings? I've probably already heard it.
It's the hot new sound that's sweeping the nation. Crank it up, Sam.
This isn't bad. It's got a good beat. Could do without the train sound, but the rest, it's downright toe-tapping.
What is that enchanting whistling sound?
As Abe falls
Abe,
for a
are you
giant
even
ant.
listening to me?
Hey, you.
How's that dirt tasting?
Oh.
Anybody have any malt vinegar?
Well, guess we killed all the fish. Can we drink this?
It's the Fountain of Youth. Drink it all, little buddy. All the good youth is at the bottom.
What? Oh.
Well, did it work?
I guess so. I think your music sucks and I want to stay out all night.
You already do that, Chowderhead. Now let's hurry up before our voices start changing.
Look, we're so tiny. Ah! Good thing I still have my gun.
Pow pow.
Do you not shoot the gun?
Bang, bang. Pachoo, pachoo. Pow pow. Bang, bang.
Oh, this is fun. Zoom. Hey, Bosco, we're tiny.
No kids allowed.
Oh.
Fascist.
Well, never mind. Hey, Bosco, we're not tiny.
What happened, Sam?
Oh.
I feel a sudden urge to vote Republican.
We're not as young as we used to be, Max. The fountain's effects wear off quickly.
We can definitely probably poison Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, Abe, isn't it beautiful with that gentle breeze and that melody in the air? Abe, ever since those heads started talking, you haven't heard one word I've said.
Right. What? Oh, I mean, did they talk? I hadn't noticed.
So anyway, for our next vacation,
Hey, Wendy. Sybil, have you ever thought about getting some surgery done?
What?
I was thinking, if you had your nose stretched out some, maybe squared off the head a little.
Oh my
you'd-
gosh.
Fantastic. Not that you don't look nice now, of course.
That is it! You've done nothing but stare at her this entire time.
Come on, I'm a man. I'm not made of stone. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, all right.
You're just in a mood.
No, I'm not. I will long remember what you said here. And I will never forget what you did here. I just can't believe you'd insult me like this. And on my birthday.
Oh,
Did
Abe.
somebody say birthday? Ole!
Wow.
And again, I forget to bring my video camera.
Alright, that's the second time a mariachi is showing up. That's... Grave Fountain. Poison Jimmy Hoffa. Hey, Jimmy, you're gonna get poisoned.
That only works on people. And Max and me.
No, poison Jimmy Hoffa.
Want a drink, Mr. Hoffa?
Jimmy Hoffa cannot accept a drink from non-union wait staff.
Do you want it in your sippy cup?
I want it served by a dues-paying member of the Waitresses Union.
How do we get into the Waitresses Union?
Fortunately for you, I am the union leader and also dues collector.
Yeah, I know a setup when I see one. I suppose you want a favor to let us in the union.
Prove you can keep from spilling on the paying customers. Take a tray of drinks and ride the bucking surfboard without dropping anything.
Oh, okay. I'm
Now
already
that's an
bad
odd
at rhythm
feeling.
games.
Hey, what gives? The fountain of youth water is gone. Have you been sneaking into my inventory again, Max?
Don't blame me if you're having trouble holding your water.
Stupid magic water evaporates if it gets too far away from the fountain. That's damned inconvenient.
That is damned inconvenient. That's extremely weirdly inconvenient. Alright, let's join the white staff, yeah?
I'm gonna take another crack at that surfboard.
Okay.
Watch out for flying bobbles.
No way.
Oh, woo! Hot damn!
Ah! Son of a bitch!
The sun was in...
Ah! He keeps throwing
The
bottles
sun
at
was
me.
in my eye.
Radical.
Right. Watch out for flying bobbles. Hot dang!
Oh.
You wrote that thing like Marion Davies at the Hearst Castle.
Now do it with me on your head.
Not unless one of the babies lets you borrow his diaper. You're too easily startled.
Gross. Hey, Jimmy Hoffa, take this waitress's tray. Pull up this... Oh, right. Hang on.
No siree.
Hey, Jimmy Hoffa, now that I'm a member paying union whatever, do you want some of this tasty water?
I told you, I will only be served by a member of the Waitresses Union.
Wait, aren't we in that?
How about that, Hoffa? Didn't drop a single bottle.
Impressive, I must admit. All right, you're in. You're lucky I'm very thirsty. Now get me a drink.
Oh. Okay. Here you go, finally. Be poisoned to death.
Thank you. This tastes familiar. I can't place exactly where... Oh, wait. I remember.
Sorry, Max. I know you were getting attached to the little guy, but it's for the good of the island.
Attached to who? Oh, right. Did he leave his gun?
Now we can go into the secret underground cave, which is super secret. And do probably some other 3 sets of tasks in here, if I had to guess.
Anybody home?
We're here to fix your volcano god.
Interlopers! You dare violate our most sacred sanctuary!
You're all in danger. The volcano's going to erupt.
I don't like how their tentacles move.
You threaten defeat! You must answer to our leader, the High Priest!
Mighty Kamehameha doing donuts in a splintered paddle boat. Look, Max, it's the spectral form of Mr. Spatula.
That's just our dead goldfish.
Blasphemy! You anger, High Priest! Almighty One, what be the punishment? High Priest has spoken. You to be executed.
Oh.
Now hang on.
What you have say for self?
You can't execute us. We're the freelance police.
Killing us would bring down the wrath of legions of fans and licensors.
Not to mention the ASPCA.
We no like killing. Speak for self. But we must act on will of High Priest. He our only
for
conduit to mighty feet.
Feet? Oh, yeah, giant things of feet.
Think about what you're doing. You seem like a fairly reasonable group of, what are you anyway?
We are the Underfoot, protectors of the sacred home of Ranakao, the volcano god.
The air breathers call us ocean chimps. We no like that name.
Mr. Spatula is pure evil.
Your high priest is a false prophet.
That very serious claim to make could make us lose tax-exempt status.
Oh,
How
no.
you back it up?
With a fillet knife and some sushi rice.
Kill them!
Enough of these lies.
We know that imposter is lying because Max is the true high priest.
He
Ah.
does have feet.
He does
The
have
true
feet.
dog speaks the truth.
Look, we ancient civilization that worship giant feet who speak to us through ghostfish, high priest. We're not gullible. If White One with mouth truly is high priest, he prove it by fulfilling the ancient prophecies.
I bet there are 3 of them.
How'd she guess?
Ancient traditions. Maybe he really is the chosen one. Ancients say that an outsider will be anointed by the feet.
The feet will recognize him.
And he will perform great miracle to feed his people. What was water becomes delicious treat. And the island itself will show us the face of the true high priest.
He appears before us in the living rock.
Okay.
All that is Max in a nutshell.
We believe it. We're fair people. We give you until sundown. You prove White One is high priest.
We'll be back.
Remember.
Yellow?
It's a gong for summoning one of those gold Bermuda triangles.
Okay.
Our guns don't work underwater.
Reason 976 to get me that harpoon gun.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to ring this stupid thing?
No way.
Oh. Hey, a snail.
It's that sea snail's disgusting red residue. It's an incontinent sea snail. I hope that's red ink and not something else.
The world beneath the sea is both wondrous and completely disgusting.
Thanks?
It's a gong for summoning one of those silver Bermuda triangles.
Sure is a lot of weird crap down here.
Max?
I was hungry. Whee!
Ah, a hatch.
Wow, we really are off course, vanished, set adrift, and disoriented.
But what does it all mean, Sam?
I don't feel like waiting around for years to find out.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that means. Radio.
Some interesting seaside reading.
Is it piloting for imbeciles?
Nope. The Desperately Lonely Traveler's Guide to Easter Island. For the most relaxing trip on Easter Island, bring plenty of basalt. It's a mind-altering substance for the Moai that helps them tune in, turn on, and drop out.
Ah.
The plane's radio still seems to be working.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there?
Attention! Charlie, India, Oscar, 10172006. Over and out. We are observing your Earth, and we'd like to make a contact with you, baby. Over and out.
Hey, Bosco.
You're listening to Get the Let Out Weekend on 107.7 KSAM.
KSAM, Easter Island.
We are observing your Earth.
We are observing your Earth. We have come at last. Prepare to meet your doom.
We heard that, Bosco. We are not amused.
Gotta go. Well, I guess we just fucked with Bosco.
Crates full of video games about crates.
What? Crates full of video games about crates. Okay. Matches clam. This obvious ear of the clam. Well, let's leave for now. We have a new objective and we just messed with Bosco. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think Portal 2 just launched. Uh-oh. Yeah, it sure did. Hang on. Hang on a second. Uh-oh. Portal 2, what are you doing? Portal 2, why? Why are you doing this to me? Quick little pause. All right, we're back. What the hell? Oh. The bizarrety of portals. Whee! Hey, Bosco, you home? If not, I'm gonna rob your store. Oh.
Max Impeachment Weekly, Volume
7.
No, no one's home, so I'm just gonna steal your Benang now.
Think Bosco would mind if we helped ourselves to some Benang?
Good question. Another good question. 1 can or 2?
1 should be plenty.
Well, wherever Bosco is, it's certainly not here. Remember to save, because I didn't do that in the last chapters, and it turns out that's not great. Oh, maybe flint and paper.
Hi, Stinky.
What? Oh.
Yep, he's gone.
Stinky's has a no smoking unless you're...
Sounds a lot like their policy on homicides.
Throw snail at gong.
What are you guys doing?
Red improves digestion.
Don't try to argue with feng shui, Stinky. It's science.
Sure. Can we... Oh wait, what's the guide say?
It's the Desperately Lonely Traveler's Guide to East for the most relaxing trip on Easter Island. Bring
Basalt,
plenty of
yes,
substance
yes.
for the Moai that helps them tune in.
Well, how do I get the basalt? Great.
I never really expected that to work.
Paranormal entities are dumb and gullible.
Okay. I'm sure this is something that I should have remembered, but sure as hell don't.
Keep up.
Hey,
Don't you think it's amazing that you found that picnic basket full of food?
I've got more important things to worry about.
Things didn't go so well with Sybil, huh?
She was cramping my style anyway. So, Miss Moai, how you doing?
Get bent, Beardy.
Fair enough.
Shot down. Harsh. Oh wait, we can become kids.
It's the Fountain of Youth.
Let's become kids.
To youth.
Bang, boom, bang. Huh. Stinky, give me that sandwich.
Hello, Miss Stinky.
What do you boys want? Do you have money to pay?
Drop the attitude, lady. I'm the
Max.
president's adorable nephew here for a visit.
Well, since I know the president personally, I guess it's okay.
That
What's
is
your
true.
order?
A bowl of oyster smacks, half an orange, a poached egg, and beet juice.
And I want a bowl of algae bits, because they make the milk turn green.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
A double martini with an absinthe chaser.
Served on a stack of porno mags.
This is a setup, right?
Pretty much everything we say generally is, yes. We like the special.
You're in luck, boys. I've got one already made. One basalt sandwich coming up.
Aren't you gonna cut the crusts off?
I've, misplaced my knife.
You
Ah,
probably
yes.
left it in the real Stinky's body. It's an honest mistake.
Oh, that's silly, you little rascals. Now, run along and play before I call child services.
Well, we got a cool sandwich. Let's go get one of these moai. It's like stone. Ah, I get it, because they're stone. Oh,
Hey,
guess we're
look.
adults.
We got you a mouth-watering basalt sandwich.
Basalt? It's been a while. What about the rabbity guy? Is he cool?
More or less.
All right, quick, before my carvers get back. Oh man, that is some kind basalt.
Dude, don't bogart the sandwich.
Oh, my God.
Oh man, it's like I can taste colors.
Get a load of Cheech over here, Max. He's lit up like an arsonist's birthday cake.
No way, Sam. It's been like 5 seconds. He can't be that much of a lightweight.
Oh, yeah? Watch. Sorry, sir. We just accidentally killed your puppy.
You crack me up, little dude. Oh, whoa. Hey, you guys want to order a pizza?
Well, what if we're like all dreaming now, and what we think is a dream is really reality?
That would explain why I'm always showing up at places with no clothes on.
Would explain a lot of it, yes.
Dude. Oh, wait, what?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Dude.
Peace out.
Later, dudes.
Bye, I guess. Did all that shaking shake loose the stalactite? Hey, it did!
It finally shook loose.
Can I ring the damn gong with it?
Nope.
How do I ring you?
It's a Our gong guns don't for work summoning underwater. one of those gold Bermuda triangles.
Well, how do I summon it if none of the shit works? I don't know. Horn?
Nothing doing.
Well, we got Benang, I guess. Benang it up.
Hey, chimps, watch as High Priest Max performs a great miracle.
Almighty feet, hear my command! What was once water, make flavorful drink for my people. What was once colorless, make yellow.
That's not impressive.
What was once without sustenance, make enriched with calcium, which is something our bodies need anyway.
Just get on with it, Max.
Eureka! Banang!
Banang! Banang! Eat like a party in the moat. Eat miracle! Mighty feet grant you great power.
Yeah.
But you still not satisfied. Oh,
rules very explicit on this.
Show us 2 more and we can...
Rules very explicit on this. Max exclaim.
Make sure you get my good side, Sam.
You have a good side? Look, over here. It's an image of the true High Priest, Max.
How'd that get there? Look just like him. It uncanny.
That appear completely out of nowhere. Mighty feet, show us face of true High Priest.
Ooh.
But you're still not High Priest yet. Must satisfy final prophecy.
What is the final
Hello,
prophecy?
chimps.
Dead dog walking.
What are these prophecies the High Priest has to fulfill?
Prophecies say true High Priest will be anointed by the feet. Island.
How the hell do you get anointed?
Explain
by
this
the
whole
feet?
anointed by the feet business.
The great feet speak to us through the High Priest. The outsiders stand under the great feet. They move to show they accept him.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
So long.
We'll be back.
I feel like I need to steal something from somewhere else to ring that damn gong. Oh, god damn it!
If I had a hammer.
Oh, you can take that mallet if you want. I was going to use it for percussion, but I decided to go in a different direction.
Any direction that doesn't involve hitting things with hammers is no direction I want to go. Thank you and good day, sir.
After this episode, we may call it, because I have to go get some dinner and prepare something for later. But we'll be streaming more Sam and Max sooner or later. Probably much longer parts, because 2 hours barely cuts into one of these things. Ring the damn gong! Thank you. I guess that did a thing. The feet shall now anoint Max.
Anointed up.
Anoint them.
Okay, we humor you. Oh, mighty feet, give us a sign. Do you recognize this white stranger as your servant?
Make him dance.
Praise to the true High Priest.
Look, feet move. He must be High Priest.
Uh-huh, that's right. Bring the love. Good to see you too, Mighty Feet.
Sign is clear. Mighty feet anoint you as High Priest. Give blessing. Prophecies are fulfilled. The feet have spoken. True High Priest has returned.
People of the feet, all shall love me and despair.
No time for that now, little buddy.
High Priest, take rightful place on altar.
We've got to get up there and stop that volcano.
So wait, we still get to kill them now, yes?
No, Now we deal with imposter.
Oh yes, the imposter, Mr. Spatula.
Phony so-called high priest, what have you to say for yourself?
Yeah, who gives, Mr. Spatula? I thought we were pals.
He said pals? Then he spit derisively.
Oh.
Now he say, me welcome death. Better than suffer tyranny of imprisonment on stale feet blades.
I knew I should have taken him for more walks. Blame myself.
I blame you too.
No, he say, you think you won, Sam and Max. You really just step in trap. I send Triangle to summon you here, and you stupid primitives to waste your time.
We not primitive. We have cell phones.
They say, now you too late to stop Volcano. Fascist oppressor Sam and Max get herbal tea and foot rubs once and for all.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Is this thing going any faster?
Now he say, that not what I said at all. Me confused, not herbal tea and foot robes, rain of fire and drowning magma. I always mix those
Should have
up.
taken the express pod.
Now he say, come Sam and Max, come to your doom. In my spectral form, I am invincible. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
Okay. That took a weird amount of time.
Now he say, my medallion, no, cannot be. What world? What world?
Take him to the sacrificial toilet bowl.
Oh yeah, we should probably stop the volcano erupting.
No time, Max. We're too late to stop the volcano.
Oh.
What do we do?
Just turn it off?
It's too late. The volcano's already going to erupt.
Well, press the button. Max, move.
It says, in case of emergency.
Press it, Sam, press it.
I suppose now's as good a time as any.
Bonk.
I wonder what that did.
What?
Nothing more we can do here, Max. Let's go up top and check out the situation.
What?
Hey, look! I had the parking brake on that whole time. Whoops.
God damn it, Sam! You son of a... God damn it. Give me the High Priest medallion.
It's the official signet of the Ocean Chimp's High Priest.
Don't I get to wear it?
We don't have a chain long enough to fit around your enormous head, chump.
It's a fair point. And a sock crown! Donk. Wow. You're just wearing that, huh? Alright. You do you, Sam. You do you, Max. Here's a giant sock crown.
Bloody-nosed Euclid doing the Eucharist on a hydro-burning catamaran.
That's the second biggest Bermuda Triangle I've ever seen.
Seems to be spinning out of control, too.
Oh.
Well, there goes our only way home.
I fail to see how this is helpful in an emergency.
This is it. The volcano is about to explode.
Bogus.
Help us, Sam and Max.
Bogus. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Oh, wait. Bring the gong. Wow. Surprised I hit that. I don't have anything that can stop it anymore. I really am out of options here on things I could do.
No time to chat now. The volcano's about to erupt.
Well, what do you want from me? Oh wait, the High Priest Medallion. It's an octagon. Throw it in, I guess. No, well, that's not doing me any help. I thought that had to be a red octagon. Maybe it doesn't. Go.
I can't reach it.
It's a fuck you, Sam. God damn it.
Boring.
Can't bring that. And then throw it through it. Aha. Well, I don't know. Maybe I have to wipe it in some of the snail slime? Hang on, hang on. Crown the socks, just jiggling along. Ocean chimps, you got anything to say?
No time to chat now.
Nope, of course not. Get some of this slime. Yeah. Brilliant! I'm a genius who dip things in snail slime. Gross. Now we throw it through it. Doop. Oh.
I hope there's nobody on the other side of that triangle.
I don't care.
You said it, dude, bro.
Dude, bro!
You've broken the prophecy. You've saved our ancient civilization from destruction.
So, sweet thing. Now that's over with. Let's say you and I find somewhere private to get sedimentary.
Yeah, I think we should spend some time apart.
Your loss. Can I get a ride with you guys?
Our portal back home is gone.
We're gonna have to swim.
Do you float, Mr. Lincoln?
Only one way to find us.
I get to ride on his dewlap.
You can only call that once we get in the water.
I guess we just sit here for another few thousand years.
That sucks.
Sure does. Oh! Well, that was that. That wasn't too bad. A lot of sound for this. Okay. Wow, that was Moai Better Blues. Next up is Salmon X 203, Night of the Raving Dead. Yeah, that sounds exciting. But for right now, I have to stop and go do some stuff. So thank you very much for watching if you watched. If you didn't, well, you can't hear this, but hey, thanks for watching anyway. Have a good day, and I hope you have a good day. Yeah, days, yeah.